What's up, y'all? Yeah, man. I know the Pistons got their ass whooped, but I'm still in a good mood. Man, my battery dead as fuck. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm making this video. I had to do it now. First we gonna start off with a little NBA talk, and then we gonna get into this Saquon Barkley combine football talk. We gonna start with these Pistons, man. Blake balling tonight, man. I mean, he put the team on his back and we still lost. So, I mean, I seen LeBron James do the shit the other night. Not against the Nuggets tonight when they lost. When they was playing the Sixers, Brown dropped a 30 ball with a lot of assists and they still lost. Blake did the same shit tonight. We still lost. Dude, it's like I'm tired of bitching about me hating Stan Van Gundy. Like, it's the same old song. But here we go again. Let me know, guys. Is Reggie Hearn a shooter? Because the Pistons need shooters, and Reggie Hearn don't even get no playing time. You're not gonna sit up here and tell me, like, our point guard play is so bad. You're not gonna sit up here and tell me Ish Smith is a better player or point guard than Kay Felder. He's not. But he's not in the game. Luke Kennard on the bench for Langston Galloway? I don't care if he hit a fucking rookie wall or whatever y'all want to say. One thing I know, Luke Kennard can hit the open shot. Way better than Langston fucking Galloway. He's better than Langston Galloway, man. Yeah, so the Pistons gonna be really, really struggling. I don't even want to say until we get Reggie back, but that's how I feel. I'm not saying Reggie is the savior, but our point guard play is so bad that maybe if it was just average, we could win games because we got Blake Griffin, a superstar. That's it on the Pistons, man. No, one more thing. Because I'm about to talk about my boy Lonzo. Lakers and the Spurs were playing it like tonight, and this is what I love about Pop. This is why he's a great coach. Pop will give anybody a shot. If his rotations ain't working, if his players ain't playing well, he gonna switch it up, and he will throw anybody out there. A la Jonathan Simmons, who now has a career now. Man, he will always give people a chance. DeJounte Murray was like on the bench, and one day Pop just threw him in there and found out he was a good player. But we won't throw anybody out there to find out any potential. We getting our ass beaten all these games. Your rotations ain't working. It's not right. Something's wrong, Stan Van Gundy. Stan Van Dummy. Well, whatever, man. A lot of people want him fired. I don't think it's going to happen. He got his Blake Griffin, man. That might stand very well with the management, and that might have saved his job. But I saw a few reports that he might get fired if they don't make the playoffs. Well, I hope so. So on Lonzo, then we're going to get to some football talk. Bro, basketball is my favorite sport. One thing about me and basketball is I know the game of basketball, man. And I know talent from basketball players. I was telling people from day one, Lonzo Ball was the truth. Lonzo Ball was a special player. And I know a lot of people were like, why do you think that? Why do you think he did? Well, I'm going to be honest, man. And I know I've seen LeBron, I've seen Kidd, I've seen Steve Nash. I haven't seen John Stockton or Magic Johnson. But Lonzo is the greatest passer I've ever seen, and I'm going to say that on record. He's the greatest passer I've ever seen. Like, his passing is an offense. Like, his passing is about to be generational, like Steph Curry's shooting was. He's going to end up being the greatest passer of his generation. I won't say of all time. Of his generation, man. Like, and then the Warriors and the Lakers are extremely similar. The Lakers are a young Warriors team. Instead, they already have KD and Brandon Ingram. For all the Lonzo haters, go look at his highlights tonight. When his team was down by 17, he come back in the game and they won the game because of him. I tried to tell people Lonzo Ball was a special player, and they don't make him like him. 10, 7, and 7. It's only 4 rookies to ever do that, ever, in the history of the league. I told people he could shoot, and he was going through a slump. But they hate LeVar so much, they didn't listen to him. And guess what? He been shooting 40% from 3 since December, nigga. I told people he could shoot. Like, it's just the LeVar hate construes greatness. That kid is special. I'm telling people, the dude is special. His passing is an offense. It's like just how Steph Curry shooting just creates an offense for the Warriors. That's why they can still play just like the Warriors, and Lonzo can't shoot like Curry. But anyway, man, On to Saquon Barkley. No, we should not trade up to get him. On my Twitter, follow me on Twitter at Red Jacket, REDJACKIT, no spaces. Capital R, capital J. Yeah, my name's Red Jacket, man. I got that from something way along. It's a long story, but the name has been there. But anyway, on my Twitter, my little pin tweet says trade everything for Saquon Barkley, because that's how I feel. But I've changed my mind because that was when the college season was going on and I was watching Saquon rape teams like Michigan, for example. We should not trade everything for Saquon Barkley. All these other channels that y'all might be watching telling us to trade up for Saquon, I don't want to call them dumb as fuck, but we shouldn't do it. Because it's 3 reasons. 1, what if we trade up for him and Saquon gets hurt? And we would have to trade a whole lot of first round picks and a whole lot of picks and maybe players. And we'll be fucked through the draft for like the next 3 years. Trading from 20 to 1, that's a huge ass fucking jump. That's a ridiculous fucking jump. 2, the gap between Saquon and these other running backs isn't that big. He's clearly better than all of them. But the gap isn't like the drop off isn't that big. And the third thing is, along with a lot of the other running backs being great, because it's a lot of good running backs that can help us. You don't always need the best running back. You just need somebody who can get the fucking job done and do it great in the playoffs. But the third thing is, the Lions could fill all of their holes, or I would say 95% of their holes this year, if we just draft and go through the free agency. We can get, I think Josh Sitton is his name, the left guard from Chicago. It was another one, a left guard and for the Panthers, you know. So we can get him. Also, my fucking hand. Also, we can get a linebacker in free agency or corner like Malcolm Butler. Also, we can get a defensive tackle like Dontari Poe, Star Toloa, whatever his name is, that guy from the Jets also. And so that's going to fill our needs for defensive tackle, corner, and linebacker. Somebody like Nigel Bradham from the Eagles through free agency. And if we get a left guard too, that'll probably be all the free agent money. And then in the draft, we get a running back, we get another linebacker, and maybe get a safety maybe get a defensive end in the 3rd round. I don't want a defensive end in the first 2 rounds, man. I just saw a report. The Lions interviewed a defensive end, and they say he possibly could be taken at 20, man, because he was a beast at the combine, bro. Please, Lions, do not draft a defensive end in the 1st round. We need a running back. And a lot of people are like, well, a lot of running backs will be left over and stuff. They will. But Darius Geis and Royce Freeman, we got to get one of those 2 in the 1st round. Because they're not going to let people think they're going to last to the 2nd round. They're not going to. Royce Freeman, his stock isn't high, which makes no fucking sense because he's a beast. And he was a beast at the combine. But his stock is, for some odd reason, is just low. So maybe we could sneak up and pick him up in the 2nd or 3rd round and get a linebacker like Tremaine Edmonds or another good linebacker in the 1st round. But no, we shouldn't trade up for Barkley, because if he gets hurt, I actually don't think he's going to get hurt. But if he did, bro, we are fucked. Also, there's other great running backs. Geis, Royce Freeman. I still love Rashad Penny and Sony Michel, but I like Geis and Royce Freeman more, man. Kalen Ballage. But no. Also, this Lamar Jackson shit. Dude ain't a wide receiver. He's going to be a good quarterback, man. One thing I know is quarterbacks. I told people Carson Wentz, in his rookie year, I told people he was going to be better than Dak Prescott. Told people Deshaun Watson was going to be great. Lamar Jackson, he's going to be a good quarterback, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. And I also think Baker Mayfield is going to turn out well. Josh Rosen, Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, I'm not going to say nothing about them. I'm not going to give an opinion on them. If I said something in my other videos, you can go look at that, but I'm going to just wait and see on them. I want to say some shit, but I'm going to just wait and see on them. But, Pistons did take an L today, but you know, hey man, maybe the more losses we get, Stan Van Gundy can get fired more. But back to what I was saying about we could fix all of our holes. So you heard what I said about free agency, and then you get everything else through the draft. The Lions don't actually have that many holes as y'all think. Really, we need 2 linebackers, a corner, a safety, and a defensive tackle, and a running back, and a left guard. So that's like 7 positions, I think. We can get Josh Sitton, get a linebacker, free agency and draft. Get Don Terry Poe. I'm not really a big fan, but get Don Terry Poe, Star Tolo or whatever. That's 4. Get a safety from the draft or out of free agency. Like that's 5. Get a running back, you know. And like all of our holes are filled. Like our team is like 95% filled. Like Bob Quinn has been putting depth on this team, and he's been building this team the last 2 years. And you know, you put the mastermind that is Patricia in there. We don't have that many holes, and this year we could fix 90. Like we could be like 90% built, 95% built. You know, the Eagles built their team in 2 years, right? Before Carson Wentz, I think Doug Peterson first year was with Carson Wentz. Yeah, they built their team in like 2 to 3 years total. This will be our 3rd year. Bob Quinn helped us. You know, got us Ashawn, got us Taylor Decker, you know, got us Graham Glasgow, got us Anthony Zettel, you know, got us Marvin Jones and Anquan. This second year, he got us more guards. Our guards were hurt. I think our offensive line is actually going to be really good because they're only on the field. They were only on the field one game, so we don't even know where the offensive line got. But he got us an offensive lineman. And then he got us Jared Davis. He got us Kenny Galladay. Michael Roberts, we don't know who he is, but he got us Michael Roberts. He got us Jamal Agnew, Tease Tabor. Like, he been building. 1 more year to build. We could be set. Our schedule is tough as fuck. But we could be ready for the push this year with a running game in the offensive line to protect Stafford. Also with a defensive-minded coach that can turn that defense up and maximize his talent. We still got Darius Slay, bro. And Quandre Diggs. And Glover Quinn. And Jared Davis, and Ziggy Ansah, you know, and Anthony Zettel, and Kerry Hyder, and Ashawn Robinson. We don't have as many holes as people think. We could fix this all in 1 year. And that's why we shouldn't trade up for Saquon Barkley. But it's 313 J-Mo. Let me know what y'all think about all of these opinions. Like, you Lonzo Ball haters, man. I'm trying to tell you this kid is special, bro. It's the dads you don't like, man. The kid's special, bro. And I'm out of here.